All right, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. WindFX here. I'm talking about trading VIX 50 the right way. So, I don't know, a lot of you guys may have been familiar with top-down analysis. So that's what I'll be doing here, basically. And then structure, a little bit of liquidity inducement, maybe, but just structure and point of interest, other blocks, and we are good to go. Now, let's pick a particular direction first. So the first thing you do is to pick your direction, right? If you watch my videos on directional bias, one way I thought um, on picking directional bias is using channels. So that's what I'll be using here now. But let me use a trend line instead so that I can be able to go in between. So I'll just connect everything together. So I don't want to have issues going in between. So we'll be checking this sell trend, seeing how it goes. You can use 4 hours too, any of the higher time frame to get your channel. So what we'll be doing here now is to trade in line with everything here. You can use 4 hours, right? Get your bias or your range, right? So for instance, you have this range here where you expect the market will come into. I mean this other block where you expect the market to come into, and then you have this range from here to here. So you trade in line with this range, right? So you go to smaller time frame like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Pick sell entry. You can pick about two sell entry between here and here, and that's what I'll be teaching you guys. So, but first you can just pick from the higher time frame, right? After you get your break of structure, make sure everything is after a break of structure. You go to break of structure, right? Market picks from the other block, and then you sell from there. You sell above there, sell to the end of the channel. 1:3, as you all know, right? So you have another break of structure here. You have another break of structure here. You measure from here, right? With your Fibonacci, 70%. If it doesn't reach, you go to the next break of structure, which is this 70% entry, right? Then you enter from there. You can check my video on I can't remember now, but it's concerning entry, like, yeah, entry models. Yeah, check my video on entry models. I taught this there. Okay, so this is another break of structure. This is another break of structure here. Take this, measure 60%, 50, 70%. The 70% plus you put you just set your limit. Actually, you can use your limit, trade using the limit. Then the end of the channel or to the low, right? A break of structure again, a break of structure here, pick it from the high, 70%. This one did not reach, so not reach 70%. Okay, the next break of structure is where the next break of structure is here. The next break of structure is here, right? So we measure from here, 70%. Market did not get there. So let's wait if it will get to the end of the channel. And then yeah. So looking at it now, you can just take it since it's at the channel here. Can you see now? I don't want to show it so that you know that It's at the end of the channel already. But I would rather wait for but this higher time frame, you hardly get confirmation properly on higher time frame. Except you use other ones, which I don't want to talk about. So we're taking a sniper entry from the end of the channel. Just put your SL here, and we are going down. Let me bring the SL down a little bit because market cannot really get, may not really get there. Let me put it above this. I'm putting it above this week here. If you get it, above this week. Yeah, so now let's see how it goes with it exactly. Since it's at the end of the channel. Right. So you can also wait for confirmation. Shall change the state of delivery type of confirmation. If you want to, if you wish to. But I'd rather take it at sniper. Right. Then my SL just there. Then to the end of the channel. Or just target one is to three. The only time I want to target more than 1 is to 3 is if I know, okay, we have a target where we are going to. As you can see, market is still going right. This is sweet. This started when 11th. So you can also use this. This is also a breakout structure here. Market could still come back. That's if market starts retracing. So obviously markets should come back to the channel. Market is fully on a downtrend. So market should come back to the channel and then be short from here. Short from here, SL. Yeah. Okay. Very nice trade. So let's go to lower time frame now. Because if we check from here where we started from, this was when November 25, and just within, let's say December, just the whole of December till now, right? We've only taken 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4 trades. Although they say, or the usual saying, the less the better, but still, I want to teach you that you can take more trades than just these 4. Now let's go into let me just lock this. Lock all this so that you know where we took them from. Lock this one too. Lock this one too, so that they don't shift. You understand what I mean? So I can remove all these lines. I can just remove all these lines. So just know that we are looking for cells in line with our sell positions that I put there. Can just remove all these lines. Yeah, so basically we have this. So now let's go to 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 of you can use 10 or 15 minutes actually. Let's use 15 minutes. Now you see what I'm talking about. You would have taken many little trades from here. But let's go back to the beginning and see for ourselves. Okay. Oh, my trading view is not getting there. Okay. Now look at this. Right. So we know there's a cell here. So let me just remove it so that we can see clearly. We know there's a cell here. So one entry, I'll just mention this here. One entry you can use here is the breakout and retest. Right. So you just draw your trend line from here. I'm supposed to use like how many like this? Just draw a trend line from Yeah, trend line works a lot here. So okay, and extend. Sure, it's touching. See that? See how accurate it is. So that's one you can use. Trend line breakouts. So as soon as market broke out from here, causing a break of structure here, we're sure that market was about to move, right? So, but still, we need a double confirmation the market is about to move, right? So if we've taken a position on higher time frame already, so we are not going to take our lower time frame position from the beginning here. We have to wait for confirmations that okay, market actually wants to sell, right? So until market passes below this point before we start looking for anything. Abi now let's go. So market has broken structure out of this now, right? Left us with another block here with an inducement. You see the inducement there. Let me zoom in so you see. Common sense to tell you that that's where you take your entry from. You don't even need anybody's this thing. So this is one entry here. This is one entry here. Yeah, you just target the low. 1:3. I don't do much. 1:3 is enough for me. So let's look for another break of structure. This is another break of structure here. So you target 70%. You wait for price to come into it. If price come up, okay, another break of structure. Another break of structure. Let me just delete this. So another break of structure here. So price did come to kiss this 70%, but still market can still come back. Oh, but if you are taking your entry, you can just take it from there, right? Yeah, no, your SL should be here. Then you're targeting the low. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, just make sure your trades are at least 1:3. So let's see, did you get any other one? Yeah, this is a perfect one. So this is break of structure here. Just make sure you are within your sell, the 4-hour sell position. Oh. Yeah, this 4-hour sell range. Else, so this is another block. You don't even need a Fibonacci for this one. This is another block. Yeah, protected by an inducement there. You can see the inducement already. So just take this one once it gets there, and then you sell. So let me just put it because we're going to count how many cells we took. So I'm putting this there. So that's one, another cell again. I think the cell is over now. Let's go to the next cell. The next cell is here. Where's the next one? Did I delete it? Okay. Hope it's not that the cell covers this one, sha. I didn't even look at it, but let's go. That's so this is the next cell. Let's see where it got to. So that one now. Okay. Now let's just delete this. And also you can still use to know whether market is already bullish, bearish. You can use the trend line and trend line break and retest. Okay. Can use this. Although not every time sharp, but this is one that works with VIX 50 most of the time. Okay. So we have a breakout here, right? So expecting price to go below this before we start looking for sales, right? Not this, not this. Price to go here. But price has done first break of structure here already. First break of structure. So I can still look for entries from here. What cost? What's the origin that caused the break of structure? The other block. This is the other block here. This one now. This is what caused this here. Not this one, no. This one is what caused this one. This one is what caused. Let me just extend this. See that? As far as you are sure the market is bearish, although I may not advise us to take a trade from here until we see the market is actually bearish, which it has done here, right? Exactly. So let's see if market will come back to this other block here. Oh, market didn't, but it did. I think it did trigger this breaker here. So it used this breaker and then started running, which is not bad. So our next this thing is here, from here, 70%. This is our break of structure here. So let's see. Let's just see. Okay, you can just use this. So price got there. Price got to our 70%, so we can take our entry from there. Another sell, right? Let's see that. This is the way I back test though. The long I haven't traded this pair. I gave up on it one time. Yeah, this video is getting long. Okay, but it's just for us to understand the movement of this. Okay, this is another break of structure here, but this is just one day. I don't expect us to take 2 trades in a day, but if you miss the first one, you can always take this one. And this one is the origin across the break of structure. You're in this. In fact, once you see that there's another block there, once you can spot a valid other block, just know the market will can always come back there. Let me use that word. So another break of structure. Where do you think price would want to come into? I have two POI here. I have one here, this, and I have this one. So let me just put it where my SL will be. So I'm taking it. Right. So let's see if market got there. Yeah, market did. Right. So we can take our entry from there. From there. Yeah, just 1:3. My SL just below that point. Oops. Hope it's not that we've gotten to the end of the channel, sha. Okay. This one is SL. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's another block here that was not used. There's another block here. But if price is coming here, we'll have to wait for a confirmation entry because price has taken too long to get to the POI. So I have to wait for a confirmation entry. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's a change in state of delivery right there. Yeah. Yes, so I can just take my entry from here. Okay. Can just take my entry from there. Okay. From here. The other block is too big. Okay, so we hit one SL, right? Yeah, not bad. Losses are normal. I'm working towards that point where I won't be able to, where I won't hit any SL at all. Can you see that? See why a confirmation is. You see, the reason I gave for the confirmation was because. So where are we targeting? We're targeting this point here. That's our target. Price will surely get there, no matter what. Oh, market came back. Woof. Nice. You see why also I would advise you just take 1:3 and just ja. So in this scenario now, you can just take one is to take two position. The first one 1:3, and then just target the next low, because price is always attracted there. So this came back here again. So I'll be waiting for what, a confirmation again. So this is a change in state of delivery that I did here again. Now this one printed a normal nice order block. So this time I'll still take two entry. Yeah. So one, the other block is the green candle, not the red one. Okay, so price should get to the other block. You note places where I'm using Fibonacci and places where I'm using other blocks. Exactly. So let's see. Let's just see. So my target will be from here, where my, yeah, from there to the low here. So I'm taking two positions, right? I'm taking 1:3 first. If I'm to take this 1:3 should end around here, then I'll leave the open to position and leave the rest to run from here. So let's see. Oh, you see that price did not come and test our point of interest though. Rubbish. See how price left us. Alright, that's not bad. Missed entry is also good. Okay, but you can also do something. As you see that price has left you that way, you can also, as far as we know our focus, we know our end point, and we know where we are going to, you can always take. So let me just delete this. That's a missed entry, so it doesn't count as this. You can just look for break of structures, and then your 70% will work here this time. All right, so we're not using this is a break of structure here. What causes break of structure? This point here. Yeah, if we got to 70%, fine. We did not, no. Another break of structure here. Another break of structure here. So if we measure this, did you get to 70%? No. So we are not using that. Another break of structure here. Another break of structure. If we measure this, the price come back into the 70%. No. So we lost how many? Okay. So we're no more there. So let's see. I feel I can still take another trade here, but we'll have to wait for a cool confirmation. Let's see. All right, price came back here, right? Okay, so haven't seen this already, right? I can take a sell from that point there. It's about 70%, but I would love to wait for maybe an M pattern or something. Sure, let's see. Okay, I can risk it, but I'm seeing a bullish engulfing there. I can just take my entry from that bullish engulfing and put my SL here, just above there, and take this. It still got to 1:3, right? Oh, that's a cool SL. What's that? Oh, oh, see why patience is good. We are, we actually all right. So that's how it works, yeah. So basically, if I had been patient enough to wait for it to get, or also put my SL correctly, right? That's a good. This is a good. If I put my SL correctly, I would have gotten this cool trade here. Yeah. So I think we are done with the sales. Have we gotten? Oh, we've not even gotten to the end of the channel yet. Alright, okay, so let's see if we can. This is a major break of structure now, so let's see if price want to come into any point of interest. Okay, this is the last break of structure it made here, and the market came Okay, did this right. It entered the 70% here. So then SL here, just the low. The low we always give you 1:3. Have we gotten to the end of the channel yet? Not yet. So where's our point of interest now? I don't know. Let's see where price is heading to first. But we're expecting price to at least enter the 70% mark. 70%. Yeah. Price enters. Yes. So we can take our sell from there. We can take our sell from there. Till this point here. Let's see. Alright, yeah, that's it. So I sell here. See, right. Okay. So at least we're in profit back to back here. Okay, if you understand this pattern, right, this trend line pattern in my video entry models, if you watch it, you understand this pattern, right? So let's see if price got to the 70%. No, so yeah, we've taken enough trade. This is 21 and this is a day. We've taken enough trade for this day. So let's see if market will come back up. I'm seeing a valid point of interest here the market can still come into, right? Now, so let's see if market comes into it. Yes, it did, right? There's a break of structure. There's a break of structure here, so we can just enter at sniper. Wrong. Oh damn. SL. This SL is so painful. So painful. Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay, so we hit yourself there. And then from my video on understanding complex synthetic structure, I think one, if you watch it, you understand what's going on here. This is a trend line liquidity. I think that's the mistake I made. I didn't see it. So I'm supposed to not take my entry from here. I cannot also take my entry from here. And maybe I can take my entry from here upon confirmation. But price should take out all this liquidity point first. So let's see what price does. Let's see if it did that. See, price picked from there and did as if it wants to start selling. But see what it did, right? Went back up, took out everything, right? Which point of interest did it go and pick on? So let's see. It picked on something and gave us what? And started reversing. It gave us an M pattern actually. It gave us an M pattern. So this is the M pattern here. You can watch my video on my pin bar strategy to be able to trade this hem pattern that is here. So let's see if price will come back after this change in state of delivery that just happened here. Let's see if price will come back at least into the 50%, so we can look for confirmation. Okay, I can see something here. Price came into the 50% and gave us this is not a clear signature. Let's see. Okay, so price came here. You wonder why I'm not using 70%. I'm not using 70% because I don't know what price will do. Not to be left out. But where I'm going to put my SL will be above here. Right. But we'll be targeting the total low. See now. We're targeting the total low there. So let's see what price does. from here. Oh, we hit SL again. Okay, I think I need to locate a point of interest where markets will want to react from here. Okay, this one, let me just delete this, delete this. So markets will want to react from this point of interest here, and then this too, this. So let's see how price will come into it first before we think of what to do next. Price didn't come into it. It's giving me something here. Okay, this is a change instead of delivery. Yeah, this is a sweep here, change instead of delivery, and the market picking from here, right, from the other block. So I'd rather take my entry from there and then target the total low here, right? How many SL have we hit now? So taking my entry from here, then targeting the low here. Note, we still have a point of interest where we think market should come into. So my SL is just here. So let's see what market does. This here. So let's see. So market came into it, right? Can see. We could still have taken more trades too. This is another block with inducements, right? So let me delete this, delete this, delete this. This is another block, in fact, with confirmation already. Watch my video on confirmation entry. This is an evening star here, so I'd rather take my entry from here because that's what I'm sure of, and then take another one to where I'm targeting here. Note, we are taking two positions. One is to 3 first, and then you can leave the rest to run if you want. So that is this for this one. So okay, so price did something here, change of a break of structure, and I'm seeing the market may want to come into any of this point of interest. Maybe this, because this is an inducement, I think. Or another block basically, sure. That's another block here. From here to here. Let's see if price will come into it. Price did not. So that's all. We are still bearish actually. So let's see if we can find some other entries. So price just kept going. So if one had picked the entry at the inception here, at the beginning of the channel, right, and they hit their 4 hours one that we picked, and it should be running in smooth profit here. So that was it basically for VIX 50, and I hope you enjoyed my backtesting session, even though this video is getting too long already. Thank you, and I'll be doing a video on VIX 10, VIX 10S, 10-1S, VIX 25, VIX 100. VIX 100 is the best. Then VIX 75, VIX 75 1S. Those are the ones I'll be focusing on next. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.